Is your bank account about to get a major boost? Breaking news just in: Congress has finally approved substantial Social Security payments of $6,800 that could hit your account as early as tomorrow. But the burning question is, will you be among those receiving this significant financial relief? If you're wondering whether your name is on that payment list, you're going to want to stay tuned for every detail in this video. Before we dive into the specifics, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any crucial updates about your benefits and financial opportunities that could put thousands of extra dollars in your pocket. The announcement that many Americans have been desperately waiting for has finally arrived. After months of heated debates and negotiations, the House has given the green light to substantial Social Security payments amounting to $6,800. These payments are scheduled to roll out starting tomorrow, bringing much-needed relief to millions of beneficiaries across the nation. But why now? And more importantly, how do you know if you're eligible for this significant boost? The timing of this approval comes as inflation continues to put pressure on fixed-income recipients, particularly seniors and disabled individuals who rely heavily on their monthly Social Security checks. Let's break down exactly what this payment entails. The $6,800 figure represents a supplemental payment that's being distributed to offset the rising cost of living that has outpaced standard cost of living adjustments in recent years. This is not your typical monthly payment but rather a special one-time adjustment aimed at helping beneficiaries catch up with the economic challenges they've faced. Have you been struggling to make ends meet despite receiving your regular Social Security benefits? This additional payment could be the financial lifeline you've been hoping for. So who exactly qualifies for these payments? First and foremost, you must be a current Social Security recipient. This includes retirees, disability insurance beneficiaries, and supplemental security income (SSI) recipients. However, not everyone within these categories will automatically receive the full $6,800. The amount you receive will depend on several factors, including your current benefit level, how long you've been receiving benefits, and your overall financial situation. Are you receiving the maximum benefit amount already? Or are you on the lower end of the scale? Your current benefit status will play a significant role in determining your eligibility for the full supplemental payment. Another critical factor determining eligibility is your income level. The House approval includes specific income thresholds designed to target those most in need. Beneficiaries with incomes below certain levels will receive the full $6,800, while those with higher incomes may receive reduced amounts or may not qualify at all. Have you had significant changes to your income in the past year? If so, this could affect whether you receive the full amount, a partial payment, or nothing at all. It's essential to understand where you stand on this spectrum. The timing of these payments couldn't be more crucial. With inflation affecting everything from groceries to healthcare, many Social Security recipients have found themselves making increasingly difficult financial decisions. Should you pay for your medications or your utility bills? Will you have enough left over for groceries after covering your rent or mortgage? These are questions no one should have to ask themselves, especially those who've worked hard their entire lives and are now depending on their Social Security benefits. This $6,800 payment aims to alleviate some of these painful choices, at least temporarily. But how will these payments be distributed? According to the announcement, the Social Security Administration will use the same payment method you currently receive your benefits. If your monthly benefits are deposited directly into your bank account, that's where you'll find this supplemental payment. If you receive a paper check, you'll receive this payment the same way. But when exactly should you expect to see the money? While the rollout begins tomorrow, not everyone will receive their payment on the same day. The distribution will follow a schedule similar to the regular monthly benefits, which means the day your payment arrives may depend on your birth date or when you first began receiving benefits. Have you checked your payment schedule recently? Knowing when your regular benefits arrive can give you a good idea of when to expect this supplemental payment. You might be wondering what prompted this approval after months of congressional deadlock. The answer lies in the growing recognition of the financial crisis facing many Social Security recipients. Recent studies have shown that the standard cost of living adjustments have consistently fallen short of the actual increases in living expenses for seniors and disabled individuals. Medical costs, in particular, have risen dramatically, consuming an ever larger portion of beneficiaries' monthly checks. Did you know that healthcare inflation has outpaced general inflation by nearly double in some recent years? This disparity has created a growing gap between what beneficiaries receive and what they actually need to maintain their standard of living. There are also some important nuances to this approval that you should be aware of. The $6,800 is not technically a permanent increase to your monthly benefits, but rather a one-time adjustment designed to help beneficiaries catch up financially. However, there are provisions in the approval that call for a reevaluation of how cost of living adjustments are calculated going forward. This could potentially lead to more adequate monthly increases in the future. Are you concerned about whether this is just a temporary fix or the beginning of more substantial reform? This is a valid question many beneficiaries are asking right now. It's also worth noting that this approval came with some controversy. Not everyone in Congress supported this measure, with opponents citing concerns about the long-term solvency of the Social Security Trust funds. They argued that such substantial supplemental payments could accelerate the depletion of these funds if not properly accounted for in the federal budget. Proponents, however, emphasized the immediate need for financial relief and pointed to other potential funding sources to offset any impact on the trust funds. This debate reflects the ongoing tension between addressing current needs and ensuring the program's future stability. Have you been following these political debates about Social Security's future? Understanding the political context can help you anticipate potential future changes to the program. If you're eligible for this payment, you don't need to take any action to receive it. The Social Security Administration has stated that they will automatically process these payments based on their existing records. However, if you've had recent changes to your address, banking information, or other relevant details, you should make sure the SSA has your current information on file. When was the last time you updated your information with the Social Security Administration? Taking a few minutes to verify your details could prevent delays in receiving this substantial payment. For those who don't qualify for the full $6,800, there may still be partial payments available depending on your specific situation. The approval includes a sliding scale based on current benefit levels and other factors. Even if you don't receive the full amount, any supplemental payment could provide meaningful relief during these financially challenging times. But what if you don't receive anything at all despite thinking you should qualify? The approval includes an appeals process for those who believe they've been incorrectly excluded from receiving this supplemental payment. Are you prepared to advocate for yourself if necessary? Knowing your rights in the appeals process could make a significant difference. Beyond the immediate relief these payments will provide, they also signal a potential shift in how policymakers view the adequacy of Social Security benefits. For years, many advocates have argued that the standard benefits don't reflect the real-world expenses faced by seniors and disabled individuals. This approval may indicate a growing recognition of that reality and could pave the way for more comprehensive reforms in the future. Do you believe this represents a temporary measure or the beginning of a new approach to Social Security benefits? The answer to this question could have far-reaching implications for millions of Americans who depend on these benefits. As these payments begin rolling out tomorrow, it's important to stay vigilant about potential scams. Unfortunately, whenever there's a major benefit announcement, scammers see an opportunity to take advantage of vulnerable individuals. The Social Security Administration will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information in order to process your payment. They already have all the information they need. Have you received suspicious communications claiming to be about this payment? Report them immediately to the SSA's fraud hotline and do not share any personal or financial information. In conclusion, tomorrow marks the beginning of a significant financial relief measure for millions of Social Security beneficiaries across the country. Whether you receive the full $6,800, a partial payment, or unfortunately don't qualify at all, this approval represents an important acknowledgement of the financial challenges facing those who rely on Social Security. As the situation continues to develop, we'll keep you updated with the latest information. Have questions about your specific situation? Leave them in the comments below, and we'll do our best to address them in future videos. Before you go, if you found this information helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll ensure you never miss out on crucial updates about your benefits and potential financial opportunities. And don't forget to share this video with friends or family members who might also benefit from this information. After all, they could be among those receiving these payments starting tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video with more updates on matters that directly affect your financial well-being.